compliment on this. Phrases, just they spun out as not oversung. It was really very tastefully done. Probably the best description would be very artistic. Every phrase went somewhere. I love it. And that's exactly the kind of stuff that you should be doing. Being trained well. Problem. Exciting. I always have things to say. So put these things in context. Take a deep breath from me. Right out. Right now your tone is just a little, you're going a little sharp. You feel sopranos a little sharp. Sometimes you may not hear it. Right, take a deep breath. Right now. Put it down there. All right, ready again. Breathe with an outlet. Right, breathe in. Hold. Deep breath. On the neck. Ready again. Feel that resistance. Let's keep the breath right here. Right, ready again. All right, now do it to kind of 4. Ready now. 1, 2, 3. All right, take a breath again. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Conservation breath. It's all right here at the elbows. Right? Some of you are doing it from the shoulders up to the entire body involved. It will help eliminate some of the going just a little bit sharper times in the mouth. Take a breath again. 1, 2. All right, good. I didn't say how many. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to ask you, let's do this piece that you just did. Keep your hands here. Try to keep your breath wherever your hands are. Let's run it. Just start. No, I'll stop you. Keep the breath right over your hands.
All creatures now.
Notice that you want to kind of like this, the pitch goes like that, like that's what I call driving around the parking lot with the pitch. Just go right to it.
All creatures.
Sing the first phrase on the ready.
Do, 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 do.
Now don't let the words mess that up. That's the clarity of the pitch that you need. Ready?
All creatures.
Don't get the loud. Just don't over accent that so it's not. Ready?
All creatures now are many, 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 many.
Just a little bit more breath. All right. Now I want to try to help you do that with something else. Just a little more air. That's what I'm talking about. Air. Put your hands in. Now when you have a long note this time, any note that's held, just for the test, I want you to take your left hand and bring it up. And you're going to take it up and out. All right? Just do as you're singing. So you got to think. I'll start. Ready?
All creatures now.
Come from the top. Ready?
All creatures now are many, 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 many,
All right, now, that's pretty good. You don't know how to deal with it, do you? All right, to move up. And then when you get to the final cadence, I want you to quiet down. That's how we were just there. And then just take your finger and spin up. It's not weird. Maybe you do these kinds of things in rehearsal, but this is, there's all kinds of research to indicate that. And I know this from my 30 years of teaching too, that when you physically become involved in doing something, well, the sound being created, it's a more vital sound. All right, try to ready, begin.
all creatures now are many, 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 many,
Okay, yeah. These, it's really a pretty good thing too for Madrigals to do these kinds of things. I have parts of hundreds of these, and it can really funny if you do. I'll often have sopranos, like, do this when you're going for the, before you get to the high F or the G.
Generalmente gioia bella, quadam cocame, ame, ame, fammi contento.
Excellent singing. That's very good. You catch on with it. Do you have, let's see, I have one other thing I'll ask if you have any questions of me. Mother-in-law and I have a husband. It's wonderful, but there needs to be more phrasing, more arch. So we go back and do that piece of phrase, and let me see if that's enough directors to make something happen. I want to be that ambiguous.
Mother, I will have a husband, and I will have him out of hand. Mother, I will sure have one, in spite of the offer that will have none.
Okay, start again. That's really pretty good, except I would make the comment to you that you start a little bit louder. A lot of times people think that loud and quick goes together. It doesn't have to be. It can be quick and soft. Start a little soft, and realize too that the dynamics that are indicated in the score are purely relative. I mean, all the dynamics of the composer. These are all editorial things, and so I mean they're good suggestions, good point of departure. And if you're going to go to a contest, by all means, because people are adjudicating based on those things. But if you change your mind and you want to indicate in the score, but if you're singing very good, start a little quieter so you have some place to go.
Mother, I will have a husband, and I will have him out of hand. Mother, I will sure have one, in spite of the offer that will have none. Jonathan should have had me long ends. Jonathan should have had me long ends. He said I had her lips to kiss, to kiss. Mother, I will sure have one.
What happens is when things are going well, I want to sound even more and more. I usually stop people less, but when things are not going so well, it sounds just contradictory. I want you to move your hand. What's happening is there are occasions when the tone loses its body when it's being held. Even for just a half a measure, do this, right? Do it. And I don't want just this. I want this. Like you're on stage. How many have been in productions on stage? All right. When you move your hand, you move it. You don't, you know. When you move it, you do it. So I want the whole arm going. Let's start this again. That initial entrance is bad. The very first is everything else is magnificent.
Mother, I will have a husband, and I will have him out of hand. Mother, I will sure have one, in spite of the offer that will have none. Jonathan should have had me long ends. Jonathan should have had me long ends. He said I have her lips to kiss, to kiss. Mother, I will sure have one, in spite of her that will have none. For I will string my close to love. I will disaster now. I will prove my disaster. Now I will prove.
Stop. I love just listening to you sing. It's very animated. You're absolutely correct in all the animation of that. That's the. If you have any questions, we've got actually a little time that we normally wouldn't have because one of us did come. Any questions? Something you don't understand? I like the way you're sounding to one another. Some you look very I get a really good feeling that you've been trained very well, and you know what it's about and how the elements of it. The tone's not died, it just keeps going. It's exciting. My suggestion, just in summary, would be to do this physical motion. I think it'll help keep all the long tones kind of, so that there's presence and motion. Don't start the phrases too loudly. Generally, you are singing very musically, but occasionally some initial phrases you start too loudly when it has to go. Also, be very careful on initial phrases affirmation, make your cadences where you kind of go, it's kind of like mud balls on the wall. And the way to fix that is to just sing on do, that initial entrance, and then go back. And with that lung, I'm a redundant kind of guy, it works. Bless you. Thank you very much. You sang very